And good morning, everybody. We are here for our next matchup. We have Mephisto and Furious George. I'd just like to do our land acknowledgement. We are on Treaty 6 territory, traditional land of the Cree, Dene, Soto, Nakota Sioux, Blackfoot peoples, plus part of the homeland of the Métis people. Good morning, Etienne.
Good morning, G. Bonjour à tous et bienvenue à cette diffusion en direct du Ouvert Sports Park à Edmonton, Alberta. On est en mode demi-finale. Mephisto de Montréal contre Furious George de Vancouver. Wow. How excited are we for this game, G?
Very excited. All the games went to hardcap.
Well,
Lots of things happening.
And the sun is shining and the wind is kind of slowing down. Almost no wind. So let's not talk about too much of weather. We have so much to talk about for this semi-final matchup. Mephisto on your left-hand side wearing whites, while Furious George on your right-hand side wearing reds. Another typical semi-final open division matchup, Montreal versus Vancouver. Looking for a ton of excitement. Mephisto beating Hounded in the quarterfinal in order to get their access to the semis, while Furious also winning their quarterfinal. It's a game to 15, an hour 25, unless one of the two teams reaches the 15-point mark. Vancouver starting on offense. Mephisto serving. Mephisto en blanc, Furious George en rouge. On vous souhaite un excellent match. Underhill. Zone. Oh, it's a one-to-one defense. Little approach by Monfette. You with the disc. A line, but turfing the disc. But there's a foul call. Uncontested foul by Monfette. Great spirit to kick things off. Monfette, one of the veterans of the Quebec ultimate scene. You looking for a reset. Underhill. Still midfield. Bullock going to Underhill, but a ton of pressure from Lalonde Landry. First break opportunity for the Montreal squad. Connor reprend le disque. Feinte du revers. Le disque est dans les airs. Lalonde Landry qui l'attrape. Il y a eu un appel. It was a foul call. Not too sure what the foul was about, but still, the two players talking it over. Observers standing by. Gee, what do you think?
That one was a tough one. Lots of contact made in there, so I'm thinking they're just having that discussion and going to the observer now. But I'm not sure, 50-50.
Let's see what will be the ruling. So it's a foul. Contested. It will go back. Connor. Alors, c'est une faute contestée. Et là, l'observeuse qui lance le disque accidentellement à Tim Tsang. Un autre qu'on a connu sur la scène montréalaise il y a quelques années, mais qui est retourné à Vancouver, qui est un des leaders de la formation brito-colombienne. Connor, belle passe ici. Une détente basse du côté droit. C'est Duquette maintenant qui trouve Monfette. Monfette retient son geste. Contourne la marque. Lalonde Landry. Raphaël, il y a deux Lalonde Landry sur l'alignement montréalais. Un appel. On aurait bougé le pied. Le terrain est quand même mouillé. Ça peut causer certains dérapages malgré les crampons. C'est maintenant Dubé avec le 10. Faisait partie de la formation U24 qui a compétitionné, représentant le Canada en juin en Espagne. Duquette qui menace. Retient son geste. Commence à se faire star dans le compte rapidement. C'est maintenant Gay du côté gauche. On retient le geste à quelques verges. Oh, plongeon. Tenter de bloquer la passe. C'est dans les airs. Et là, il y a eu un appel. Je crois qu'un appel d'obstruction. Pick call. Montreal being patient in the red zone. They know how important those break opportunities are. And you know how you need to leverage those opportunities because there will not be a ton of them. So
great D-line point for them right now. Lots of energy right now. They're grinding it out. And like you said, that patience is going to help them a lot through this game.
from one Lalonde Landry to another. Raphaël qui alimente Thomas. Thomas, la latérale corner en chasse. Oh, il doit plonger. Là, il y avait la pression. Le numéro 1 qui s'en est, le Bell. Et voilà. Est-ce que ça a été attrapé à l'intérieur? On attend la confirmation. Voilà, c'est confirmé! Mephisto, d'entrée de jeu, inscrit non seulement le premier point, mais c'est un point bris. Not only the first point for the Montreal squad, but it's a break point, taking a short 1-point lead to kick things off in this semi-final Open Division National Championship.
I feel like we're going to see a lot of really good points like this one. And just little turnovers in the beginning. Maybe the jitters, semifinals, getting into it. But Furious is a well-established team. They've got time. They know they do. And they're just going to test it out and see what they need to do to kind of clean it up a little bit. So really exciting to see our first point being that intense already.
And Montreal being kind of the underdog in this semi-final. Furious George was initially ranked first of the overall seeding. So Mephisto underdog, favorite George. I don't know much about betting and all that, but if I had money to spend on who's going to win this game, I would keep it in my pocket.
I keep it too.
I couldn't tell. Really?
A lot of the games this weekend have been pretty tight, or weak, actually.
Absolutely.
I don't know what day it is anymore, Etienne. But,
Underhill with a long pass, 3 wide jersey, and it's denied by Vincent Lemieux. Oh là là, il y avait beaucoup de circulation, là. 3 joueurs montréalais là, qui sont venus en renfort pour défendre le seul chandail rouge qui attaquait le tracé long. À l'intérieur, Armstrong qui se démarque. On enchaîne la Combourgoine. C'est maintenant Hooley avec le disque. Défensive toujours individuelle appliquée par les Brito-Colombiens. La Combourgoine cherche une option. On va trouver Hooley à l'intérieur. Il connaît un excellent tournoi, ce Hooley. Le gaucher, la mélange. Oh! Armstrong ne l'attendait pas. Il cherchait un tracé intérieur. Et on s'est mal compris du côté des Montréalais. Redemption opportunity for Furious O-line. Montreal defending 1-1. Some kind of a sloppy vertical stack. Here's the under, but well defended. Petenuzzo going to Underhill. Quarterbacking. Furious George O-line for a long time, but that pass is just a little too high. Even though McLeod really climbed up the ladder on this one, but he fell short about, what would you say, a centimeter? Maybe less.
Maybe less.
I think he touched it.
That one kind of soared a little higher at the end. So, you know when you jump for something and it just kind of goes up as you're catching it? I think that's what happened over there.
The wind picked it up just a little. Unfortunately for McLeod. In the meantime, Montreal hunting for a second break point to kick things off in this first half semi-final quickly, but unfortunately McEwen cannot handle this pass. I believe he was looking to make the pass before he even caught it. So just a split second, you need to secure the disc before you even intend to pass it around. Underhill looking for a reset, feeding Sang. Sang drops it. Montreal almost at the brick mark, threatening to take a 2-point lead. La Combourgoine. McEwen qui tente de se démarquer. C'est au tour de Dubé de s'offrir à l'intérieur. Dubé retient son geste. Oh, là, il y avait 2 défenseurs sur lui. Là, le numéro 0, le Justin Podner, je pense que c'est Dubé là, qui lui a marché sur l'orteil. Step on the big toes. Always painful. Dubé à Hooley. Hooley le gaucher. Oh, c'est dans l'espace. Oh, McEwen. Et là, on appelle, je crois, c'est un... est-ce que c'est un stall down? Je pense qu'on aurait... Oh, on essaie de comprendre ce qui est arrivé. Là, on voit le numéro 3, McLeod, là, qui parle à Lacombe-Burgoine. Some call. Was that a pick call? Gee, I'm not sure.
I actually think it was a foul.
Is that a foul?
Well, a call was made. Mephisto called the foul. Contact.
That's something on the international, when you look at the World Championship.
Yes.
Like most, if not all of the players are aware of the signals that you need to show on when it comes for a Canadian national scene. We're not that good with the signals.
We're working on it.
We're working on it.
The call was retracted, so it is a turnover. And Furious gets it back now, so they have another chance.
Third opportunity for Furious to make this game a tie 1. Long threats, but holding it back. We know Furious likes to play long, Underhill. Under, holding it back, force back end, Tsang. On the right-hand side, defended by Rousseau. Podner, midfield, defended by Dubé. Great matchup, Podner and Dubé. Stall was high. We're claiming it was stalled down. Podnar is contesting. Dubé claims and looks at the other players to see who might have had a better perspective on how hard it is to keep, the same tempo. It's it's very, very intuitive to go a little.
You get excited.
You get excited.
You get excited about 7.
Yes.
And about
yes.
7, it's when you're starting to be like, I'm at 10 now.
Right. Yes.
But
last 3 seconds are quicker than
sometimes it happens. So
yeah.
Now that conversation here is just trying to figure out whether or not we'll see what they say.
And it's a challenge for the observers also to rule out, because you have to be close enough to hear the stall.
Yes.
But if you can hear it, well, for whatever it may be, just the wind, the sound of the wind, you don't hear the count, and you don't want to step in the way also. So it will be a contested stall down. Podnar having just a split second to put this back into play. Zapetti in support with a nice cut in. Podnar, him again. Nice fake. Podnar looking for an option, finds who else an Underhill. Also, one of the veteran and one of the legendary player on the Canadian scene, Tsang. Faking it, holds it back, forced backhand, but goes around Rousseau. Furious, threatening, was caught on the line by Petenuzzo. Petenuzzo just scoobers it, but it's well read by McEwen standing by. I think it was a desperate throw, desperate throw. The stall was getting high. Montreal with another break opportunity.
Yes, Max! Yes, Max! Yes, Max!
Dubé avec. Et là, ça a été partiellement bloqué, mais ça a été attrapé par McEwen. Appelle un temps mort. Timeout call by Mephisto early in the game, but still, they've already had, is it 2 or 3 break opportunity in this
2
one?
or 3 at least.
So,
this one's a long point.
It is. It is.
And it's little things right now. I think Furious is going to start to have to clean up, but they had some opportunities. A little spicy on that scuba over there, but
right.
When you think someone's really open, you just try to pop it over.
Yes, I'm going to put it higher.
Yeah, but that guy can also jump about 5 more feet.
Indeed they can. Indeed they can. And McEwen has a tall, he's pretty tall.
He's pretty tall.
So,
Got some hops as well.
And he might have some elastic arms, just
I
like the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, it was great defense over there, just waiting for it to happen, and then took it when he needed to. So
absolutely.
But Furious is on the line, so now they have to play some defense. The O-line has to kind of step up here and just get another turn, and clean it up a bit.
I don't know what your insight on that, but from my perception, it seems like Furious is looking for their rhythm.
I think so
You know,
too. It seems a bit.
there's a lot of passes which
Yes.
are done like resets pass or very high in the stall. So they're looking for their rhythm right now. And Montreal putting a ton of great defensive pressure. McEwen will put the disc back into play. Alors, on sent que Furious cherche son rythme en offensive, mais avec la pression défensive qu'effectuent les Blancs présentement, là, c'est autour de Rousseau. Il retient son geste, va alimenter Giard le long de la ligne, un autre représentant U24 au championnat du monde en Espagne au mois de juin. Rousseau qui enchaîne bien. Oh, il y a eu contact ici, mais la Bourgogne résiste, va alimenter Giard encore une fois. Giard cherche une option. On est à moins d'une dizaine de verges à la zone de points. La Combe-Burgoine. Et là, il y a un appel d'obstruction dans le stack. On se rattrape. On discute un peu, mais ça n'ira pas plus loin. Rapidement, on remettra le disque en jeu. 84, la Combe-Burgoine. Remet en soutien à Salva. Salva, le gaucher. Feinte, un lancé. Marteau. Et c'est plutôt à Rousseau du côté fermé qu'on procédera. Oh, il commence à se faire tard. Là. Rousseau va trouver Salva. L'ouverture du côté ouvert. Rousseau attaque. Rousseau à quelques verges de la zone de points. Le passeur montréalais. Voilà, complète. Et c'est un deuxième point. Bris confirmé par les observateurs. Montréal qui se forge une avance tôt dans le match de 2-0, mais surtout 2 points bris. Et là, on célèbre du côté montréalais et on se questionne du côté des Rouges. Je crois qu'il y a un temps d'arrêt d'appeler du côté timeout call on for Vancouver. Just suffered 2 break point. That's something we have not witnessed very too often with Vancouver. You know, they're usually a very well-oiled machine on offense, but still, it seems like they're looking some timing.
I think you're right on that one, but Mephisto is doing a wonderful job of just fighting for those positions with them and not allowing anything easy up the field. Those resets are tough right now. Furious is just looking to move it, but it's just little tight windows, and then one mistake right now is hurting them a little bit more than I think they're a bit used to. So hopefully this timeout helps them get back into it. But we're early in the game. I am optimistic that we're going to keep seeing some runs in this game.
Absolutely.
And Furious will come back because both these teams are quite established, and there's a lot of veterans on the team, like you said. So it'll be just about having a goldfish memory, shaking it off, playing it out.
Goldfish memory?
Goldfish memory.
Yeah.
That's right.
I was about to say, I'm going to try to remember that quote,
Nah.
but goldfish memory.
Yeah, next one.
Furious on your right-hand side. Paying the price for the turnovers. Let's see how they will handle this third O-line presence. The usual suspect on the hill. Sang are there. Lebel also. Bridgeland Powell, I believe it's its first presence on this O-line. Number 22 also that we have seen in the first point where he unfortunately turfed the disc, very uncharacteristic of this Vancouver O-line. Nice pull, but blended. Oh, just out of bounds. Well, just out of bounds.
Just
I'd say a solid, maybe not 10 yards.
near the observer.
It's
No,
not just.
yeah, the fans.
It's
close to the
clearly
fans.
out of bounds. We'll put the disc back into play at the brick mark. Vertical stack, 1-to-1 defense. I love the matchup on the hill versus Lalonde Landry. Guéry climbing up the stairs. On contre-attaque rapidement du côté de Montréalais. Connard qui l'a semblé l'avoir attrapé dans les airs, mais à l'atterrissage, il a perdu le contrôle et là, appelle une faute. I believe he might have caught it in the air, but the landing was brutal and he lost contact. So I think it's an uncontested foul. Tim Tsang Conner à la porte des points. Cherche une option. Et là, il y a eu un autre appel de faute. Sans dommage, heureusement. Les Montréalais qui menacent la ligne offensive de Vancouver, là, qui doit encore une fois jouer de la défensive. Conner dans l'espace à la Landry avec un revers, avec une détente très basse qui donne aux Montréalais un troisième point, mène 3-0 après le temps d'arrêt appelé par Vancouver. So, a fruitless timeout call for Vancouver, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, off the first pass too. That's a tough one. I think the wind
It
just took the disc at the last minute, and the little things right now aren't working. So we're waiting for a nice hold by Furious, but Mephisto's coming out hot. They're really, really fighting for every position, and it's hard. And so hopefully we can see a new line of Furiouses out there now.
Hibbert, the veteran, back on the field. Tolley, also wearing number 18, another veteran on the Canadian Ultimate scene.
Lots of depth. Lots of depth. Lots of
Tons
depth.
experience. And sometimes you gotta, well, okay, O-line is not working. We need to try something out. So in the meantime, Montreal, hand clapping on the sideline. Furious trying to bring some energy from the sideline, carry this energy on the field. I believe it's not energy they're lacking of right now, but it's just a little focus and execution. Pulls land inbound on the left-hand side of Furious. One-to-one defense by Montreal, going long. Podnar climbing up the stairs against Armstrong. Two tall players, two great athletes, but this one is all about Furious scoring the first point of this game. Still trading by 2. Mephisto 3, Furious George 1.
Now we get to see Furious D-line. They're going to come out. Again, that energy they brought for that point, that's what they need. So if they can keep going there and they just keep going up, this game is still there for them. 3-1 is easy.
Absolutely. If Furious can score a break point in this present, well, we have a new game.
We do.
Even though Montreal have scored so far 3 breakpoints, 1 breakpoint will make this game a 1-point gap game. So Montreal's O-line, the pressure is on Montreal right now. They need, if they want to secure their 3 breakpoint, they need to convert this offense hold. So we saw the depth of this Furious O-line. Let's see the depth of this Furious D-line. Podnar wearing number 0, still on the field. 49 running to the Dispetenuzo. We've seen him on the O-line earlier in this game, but now he's has a defense duty to do. Bernard avec le disque à sa propre ligne de pointe. Pivote bien. C'est Duplex qui retient son geste. Le disque est dans les airs, c'est loin. Bernard est en chasse. Et Bernard l'a saisi d'une seule main malgré la pression de McLeod. Le digne représentant de Sherbrooke procure à son équipe un 4e point et vient sécuriser les 3 points précédemment inscrits. Montréal 4, Furious 1. What a real battle once again on the field going downwind. And Bernat, a proud representative of Sherbrooke City in Montreal. There's 2 guys. There's Dubé and Bernat. And when they're on the field, there's some kind of a connection.
There is. I could see it. You could see it. That was a great sky battle there. That was what a read by him.
Montreal so far in the driver's seat. But unless a real car, the driver's seat can change side in the ultimate. It's tougher to do on a real car.
It is, but hopefully it's easier here.
Well, looking forward, we'll be the first and foremost witness of it. Thanks for being with us on this live stream. This is the first of 4 live stream here today on day 3 of this National Senior Championship here in Edmonton, Alberta. Underhill will put the disc back into play at the brick mark. Furious George looking for an offense hold, which they were not able to confirm in their first 3 presents. Nice movement on the right-hand side. 1-to-1 defense by Montreal. Boychuk to Tsang. Less than 10 yards away from the goal line. And it's layout block. Is it Monfet? But there's a foul call. You was the intended receiver. Monfet. Was there a foul or an injury?
It was an
call?
injury.
I think, yeah, there's a foul call. And we'll see Tsang subbing after Monfet. Well, good thing is Monfet qui quitte le terrain de son plein pouvoir, mais il a atterri lourdement pour ce plongeon défensif. Et là, je crois, non, on a plutôt un appel de blessure et ce n'est pas un revirement. Donc, le bloc de Monfet a été complété de façon adéquate. Et Montréal, là, qui est en contre-attaque, c'est Duquette là, qui trouve Dubé, là, qui a glissé sur le terrain. Dubé va alimenter Gay. Quelle saison il connaît, le numéro 11, Charles Gay. Maintenant, Félix Daigle, un vétéran de la scène montréalaise. Lalonde Landry Thomas à son frère Raphaël. Raphaël Lamelongue, Duquette est en chasse. Gay là aussi. Duquette prend l'ascenseur jusqu'au 10e étage pour attraper cette passe. Et c'est un 5e point pour les Montréalais. 4e point bris. Maintenant, on avance par 4 points versus la franchise de Vancouver. Wow. Vancouver looking for an answer against this Montreal D-line. They just suffered their 4th break point in this game, having scored only 1 offense presence.
This hole's getting a lot deeper than it was before, Etienne. They're really going to have to climb out of this one if they can, but it's getting tough.
I know we've said that yesterday, G, but it's in no one's game plan to play catch-up ultimate.
No, it isn't. And it's so much harder to just keep going step by step. You're just having to push up. But first thing they need to do right now is get a hold, and then hopefully they can get some breaks. But it's going to be a grind. They're going to have to really dig in and keep their heads in the game, and yeah.
Tolley, Ebert on the line, Jang. Also number 7, Landon Lavoie. And Rumi Teshpar also try something new. Keep on doing it. The same thing, if it doesn't work, well, you got to try something else. Tolley with the disc, looking for a reset. Still a high stall reset. Tushpar faking it, but holding it back. Podnar going long. 32 is the target. Zepeti, 2 white jerseys, and it's denied, but there's a foul call. Hooley was there to defend. So was Rory McEwen. No, it's not McEwen. I can't see the number. I think it's number 7. Hard to say.
Hard to say when your jerseys are camouflage.
Nice, dyed blonde hair. That's one thing for sure. Don't know his number.
But blonde hair.
Blonde hair. Yeah. Tall defender from Montreal with Hooley. And now we're arguing, reaching out to the observers. What will be the rule out? And you see the players, the Montreal players, with all their hands on their hip,
Yeah.
That's kind of an internal signal saying to their teammates, hold on to your call. All right. Sometimes when they show their two hands on their head, it's mean that no, take it back.
That's a good way to communicate on that sideline. Yeah.
In support of your players. So this foul will be a contested one. We'll go back to Podnar. So ensuring everybody goes back where they were at the moment when the throw was shooted. Midfield, Furious on the right-hand side. The tick man going upward to Lavoie in the red zone. Zapeti holding it back. Well defended by Hooley. Lavoie acting as the pivot of this initiative. But it's a miscued. Hooley catching it, quickly moving upward. Armstrong with the disc, holding it back. Not to throw it long. Safely resets it to Giard. And well anticipated by the veteran Tooley. Going long. Floaty disc. And wide in a red jersey, Hibbert. Laying out, but the disc was landed out of bound. Out of reach of the veteran Hibbert. Lacombe-Bourgoine, à Hooley, à Giard. On enchaîne bien du côté des Montréalais. Milieu de terrain, Armstrong qui attrape cette passe avec une tonne de pression par Partner, mais ne peut connecter avec le numéro 1. Zapeti with the disc, midfield. Vancouver in motion, entering the red zone. Hibbert inside on the line. Dishes it from his left-hand side. But was there a travel call? Great reenactment from Clay. Yes, there was a travel call, I believe. Rousseau calling travel on Hibbert. Observers standing by Hibbert, trying to think it out. Did I travel or not? It's such a tough call to acknowledge.
I think he walked a couple yards.
I don't know.
We have Clay over here on the side showing us a video replay with him and reenacting it.
Showing his
couple steps.
All his dancing.
A few more
potential.
than necessary and a turn.
With a smile and the sunglasses.
Oh.
The call is retracted. Furious George scoring their second point. Holding on, still trailing by 3 against Montreal's Mephisto. The white jerseys are still leading 5-2. We are in semi-final. Open Division National Championship 2025. What a week have we witnessed. That started with the Junior National Championship from Monday to Wednesday, crowning 2 new champions in the women's division. Origine from Quebec City, and also from Quebec City, Origine in the men's division. In a very fierce battle for the gold medal, the men's winning over Dino from Vancouver, the defending champion, while it was all a Quebec battle in the women's division. Origine winning it over Titan de Montréal. La ligne offensive montréalaise qui en sera à sa 2e présence dans sa match. Jusqu'à maintenant, ça a été tout de la ligne défensive. Brissette en soutien à Duplex. Rapidement, Bernard qui attrape ce disque malgré qu'il ait perdu pied le long de la ligne. Oh là là! Excellent focus du numéro 20. Bernard qui s'offre en cible en soutien milieu de terrain. Bernard, il va long! Numéro 93. Montréalais Saint-Pierre qui l'attrape toujours sur la ligne. Et c'est Saint-Pierre qui convertit cette possession offensive. Montréal qui réitère qu'ils sont en contrôle de ce match. Encore une fois, reconfirme à nouveau une avance de 4 points contre leurs adversaires britanno-colombiens. 6-2. Mephisto. One clean offense execution. So not only is Furious have to figure out Montreal's D-line, but also looking for some answers on Montreal O-line.
Yes. Montreal O-line's moving like butter. Even after he blew a tire. That was an amazing grab over there just to save that disc and keep it in play.
Stay focused on the disc.
Yeah, and their momentum right now, they've got high energy. They're in this game. Their D-line has brought them all these breaks, and now they just get to roll and just kind of keep a good hold, and they're doing a great job of it. Let's see the O again for Furious. Hopefully they can kind of, like you said, work out those little things again and start to be a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, execution, rhythm, intensity is there.
Yes.
It's just maybe they're questioning, overthinking it. Let it go. They have the talent, they have the skill set. Just need to execute. Rolling pull. It was touched by number 21, McGregor. And it rolled out. So Montreal will, not Montreal, but Vancouver will be stuck into their own goal line. With a Callahan risk. Stall is getting high. Tons of traffic in front of Underhill. Going long, getting rid of the disc. It's Floney. It's happy hour midfield. Tremblay-Jonca, but well read by Lebel. Catching that disc. Tremblay-Jonca calling a foul. One of the Montreal's leader saying he was pushed by Lebel. This is just from a height difference. I say Tremblay-Jonca maybe 2 or 3 inches higher, but still Lebel just taking
in the air. Lebel, I think, climbed over that one, but they're discussing whether there was a two-hand push.
I've seen Lebel in the game where Furious was playing against General Strike. He went to reach that disc. It was probably on the 12th floor.
Oh yeah.
But still. Yeah, but he climbed up there with one hand grab. Just spectacular throw. It's a spectacular catch, I should say. What a great athlete.
Oh,
Fierce
observer Jonathan, has decided that it is back over here. And, the tap in.
So they're giving the disc to Tremblay-Jonca. So Underhill just going long when the stall was getting very, very high. And it's a turnover in favor of Montreal. So le vétéran Tremblay-Jonca now attacking the line. On rentre dans la zone rouge du côté des Blancs. Tremblay-Jonca, quelle saison extraordinaire il a connu en offensive particulièrement. Numéro 42 montréalais, c'est maintenant Brissette, un autre qui a connu une excellente saison cet été. Tremblay-Jonca retient son geste. C'est Connor qui vient en soutien. Oh, la passe est basse! Et c'est sauvé par Raphaël Lalonde-Landry. Dans l'espace, Brissette retient son geste. À quelques centimètres d'un potentiel 7e point pour les Montréalais. Lalonde-Landry encore une fois. Oh, la passe avec un arme. On trouve Moffett profondément dans la zone. C'est confirmé par les observateurs. Montréal qui en inscrit un 5e point bris dans cette première mi-temps. Alors que Furious a inscrit 2 points en offensive. Et là, Montréal vraiment vient d'asséner un dur coup aux Britanno-Colombiens. Wow, how much of a hip breaker is that for Furious?
This one's a tough one. It looks like their heads are hanging a little bit, but I think
body language
is tough right now. Yeah.
Right now. Montreal seems relatively calm still.
Oh,
You know they're not taking anything for granted, and you cannot take anything for granted when you're playing against Furious George. You need to be tight all throughout the game. And you can relax only when you see the number 15 on the scoreboard. On your side, of course. Maybe on the other side, then you can calm down. But you'd rather have it on your side, of course.
Exactly.
7-2 pour les Montréalais. Et on disait en début de reportage, là, Furious qui était initialement classé premier de ce championnat canadien. Ils ont subi, entre autres, une défaite contre General Strike de Winnipeg lors des matchs de pool, un match qui était diffusé sur la web diffusion. n'était pas commenté, mais qui était diffusé. Et j'ai eu la chance d'assister à ce match et ça a été un match tout à fait extraordinaire. Beaucoup d'athlétisme, mais quand même pas mal de revirements, mais considérant du vent, c'est tout à fait normal. Et c'est General Strike qui a remporté ce match, infligeant à Vancouver une défaite en pool play. Tandis que Montréal, jusqu'à maintenant, ont été parfaits, n'ont subi aucune défaite. Et si on avait de côté de la loterie ou du betting, si vous me passez l'expression, c'était avantage Furious George lors de cette finale. Mais jusqu'à maintenant, ben, Montréal fait mentir Las Vegas. Et là, je vous parle de ça, je connais absolument rien au monde des gageurs. Libre interprétation. Furious, looking for some rhythm. They need that offense hold, but it's foot block. But there's a foul call. Totally saying he still had the disc in his hand when Lalonde Landry foot blocked it. It's always a split-second perception. Impossible to stay from where we are at. But usually foot block when you're that close to the handler.
That's a tough one. You're kind of in there.
It's hard to contest.
Yeah, and you're in that space. So, uncontested.
Lalonde Landry, we know how much of a tight defense he is on the field. He likes to be in. He loves those defensive mission. Nice. Scuba, but the dismiss cue once again. Gay qui attrape cette passe, intercepte Burgoyne, qui poursuit la compte Burgoyne à Lalonde Landry. C'est Thomas Lalonde Landry, il fait signe à Cohonner de venir en soutien. Cohonner retient son geste. Un des entraîneurs de la formation Titane, la division féminine qui a remporté la médaille d'argent au championnat junior un peu plus tôt cette semaine. Félicitations encore une fois au superbe succès de toutes les équipes juniors qui ont été représentées lors de ce championnat. La Combergoine, les forcés du côté droit. Elle va plutôt en soutien à Lalonde Landry. On prend bien son temps du côté des Montréalais. Ce point pourrait leur donner accès à la mi-temps. Oh, la Dubé qui sauce se 10 de la main droite. Beau plongeon du numéro 26. Corner encore une fois. Retient son geste. Il va, contourne sa marque. C'est Lalonde Landry, Raphaël qui glisse. On voit que le terrain, là, malgré les crampons des joueurs, Lalonde Landry qui appelle une blessure, demandera d'être remplacé. Et c'est l'artilleur Brissette qui viendra le remplacer, le numéro 86. Lalonde Landry qui a fait un excellent travail en défensive, mais c'est maintenant le quart arrière de la ligne offensive montréalaise qui viendra le remplacer dans l'espoir de convertir cette opportunité. Brissette et Coley. Très belle combinaison. Corner le long de la ligne. Corner cherche un enchaînement, retient son geste. Beaucoup de trafic devant lui. Retient le geste. Il va avec la passe longue. Mais c'est court. C'est trop court. Nitikman blocking it. That was short. And Furious with a redemption opportunity with their O-line. Pete Nudzo will put the disc back into play. Force backhand. Nice movement. Going long. But Zapeti changed his mind. He was going in when he saw the disc going away. That's, I think, unfortunately representative of like the timing and the rhythm Vancouver is aiming at, but still haven't found in this semi-final game. Brissette qui revient sur le terrain, passe en soutien de la main gauche. Corner à la Combe-Burgoine. Toujours Montréal sur sa propre longue ligne de points. Dubé à l'intérieur, mais c'est chaudement défendu par le numéro 88, Bridgeland Powell. Lalonde Landry en soutien à Brissette. Oh, ça a passé très près d'être bloqué. Corner avec l'enchaînement. Burgoyne qui sort l'élasticité de sa main droite pour sécuriser cette attrapée. Corner retient son geste, fait mordre sa marque, commence à se faire tard, doit enchaîner. Oh, c'est Monfette qui se libère. Lalonde Landry maintenant du côté gauche, retient son geste. On est dans la zone rouge, on est tout près de la zone rouge. Monfette, le vétéran. du côté gauche. Cherche l'opportunité. Contrôle sa main. Corner. Marque la passe. Dubé qui l'attrape. Confirmé par les observateurs. Un autre point bris pour les Montréalais qui leur procure la mi-temps. 8-2. Le 6e point bris de la franchise montréalaise. Mephisto converting after a unfortunate but still Mac pass. Dubé securing the deal.
Everything is working for Mephisto. Everything
you
right
said.
now. Oh my goodness.
Everything.
Like, throw the disc in the air, make it flutter a couple times. They're still going to catch it. He missed it. Connor missed that disc, and he tipped it right into his own player's hands. Like, this is how it's going right now, and super unlucky for Furious. They're working, but this is just full-on a Mephisto game right now. The luck's on their side. They're doing everything that they need to do, and Furious they're playing catch-up, and it's hard.
You just said that everything works for Montreal, but nothing is working.
It's unfortunate right now. It's like really tough.
Forced error,
Yep.
miscued, timing miscued, that it should be like you don't even have to think.
I feel like when you're down a lot, you start to get really antsy with the disc, where you start to feel it. You hesitate, or you try to do it too quickly, and then when you do too quickly, the execution kind of just changes a bit, and this is what's happening right now. So hopefully, again, they got another half. I am still going to be that optimistic person and say they can make this a game, but right now everything is going for Mephisto, and they need to change it. They need something. They need a turning point, something to just get them going again and light a fire.
And that can be like a huge layout,
Could be
block,
Yep.
or a big, who knows, maybe a Callahan, something that just fires up your teammate. And to your point, G, sometimes you just you hesitate and you play not to make a mistake. You don't play to score the goal. You play not to make a mistake.
And you can tell that that's what's happening. It's like they've made a few, so now they're thinking about it. And these athletes are elite athletes. Their mental game is beyond what many of us know how that works, right? That mental performance is there. So it's up to them right now to kind of figure out what do they need to do and what can they control to just get back into this. But again, Mephisto's doing everything right. And it's working, and they haven't changed a thing. Their flow in their offense is smooth. They're getting what they need. They're hitting the open shots, and when they can, they're shooting it deep. Furious is trying to do the same thing, but their deep shots aren't working as much. They've had a few where they're just battling 50-50 in the air. Super tough right now, but again, what the coaches and the captains in there, they're telling each other, it's just going to be like, come on, we can get back into this. You got to keep going, heads up. So hopefully they can change it around. And Mephisto, loving life right now.
Absolutely. Life is good if you're wearing a white jerseys on this field number 2 right now.
Are they white jerseys or blue?
Are they bluish,
I'm
whitish?
bluish white.
Not
Might
sure.
suit you. Some of that.
I like the Wimbledon look and feel.
Yeah. They're playing tennis.
They're playing tennis.
There's no collar though, but they look like they were gonna go play some tennis.
Maybe next year. Who knows?
You
That would
never
be
know.
amazing. And while you were chatting, G, I saw some frustration from at least one player on the Furious side, just spiking the disc, getting the frustration out of him, which is very unusual. And considering all the amazing legacy that Furious George has on the Canadian scene, is it when you wear that monkey shirt, like you're intended to win?
Expectations are high,
yeah, expectations
and
are
your own personal expectations get higher, right?
Yeah.
So this is tough. This is a very hard spot to be in for anybody, especially in the semifinals where you could be doing a bit more, but you're holding on to the disc a little tighter. It's a bit more tense. So
we are 48 minutes into this game, intended to be an hour, 25 minutes. We'll take a few seconds break, and we'll be right back for the second half of this semifinal game. Stay tuned.
I love working with a team towards a common goal.
For the camaraderie.
Camaraderie and playing with my teammates.
I play for my team.
Teamwork and the connections that I can build on and off field.
For the community and the exercise.
Because of the community and the competition.
I like playing Ultimate Frisbee for the competition.
I play for the competition and the fun.
For fun.
Because fun.
I love getting to work hard.
You get out of it what you put into it.
Leave everything out here.
Every time I step on the field, I want to be a better player.
You know, give something people to talk about.
Be happy but never satisfied. To step away from real life and focus on Frisbee.
I play because I love Ultimate.
Find your drive.
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 On est de retour au terrain numéro 2 pour cette demi-finale Division Open Championnat canadien. Mephisto qui porte les chandails pâles contre Furious George de Vancouver portant les chandails rouges. Et cette première mi-temps a été à nettement l'avantage des Montréalais qui mènent maintenant 8-2. On se crée 6 points bris contre seulement 2 points comptés en offensive. Et comme on le disait en conclusion de cette première mi-temps, rien ne clique pour les Britanno-Colombiens et tout fonctionne pour les Montréalais jusqu'à maintenant. Donc, voyons voir comment les Furious George s'adaptera à cette deuxième mi-temps pendant ce temps-là. Montréal qui commence les hostilités en offensive. C'est Éloire, passe et court pour Daigle. Défensive de zone, chose qu'on n'a pas vu en première mi-temps. Brissette maintenant avec le disque. On tente de provoquer les choses du côté des Vancouverois. C'est le mieux là, qui attrape la passe tout juste sur la ligne de côté. Passe audacieuse de Brissette. Passe sous coupe pour rejoindre Dex. Encore une fois, Brissette. On reste sur sa propre ligne de pointe du côté des Montréalais. Voici l'ouverture, le mieux. Retient son geste. Cherche un soutien. Commence à se faire tard. Le mieux devra enchaîner. Passe sous coupe. Brissette qui doit s'agenouiller pour sauver ce disque. Encore une fois, le mieux et Brissette. On s'échange de disque. On cherche la faille dans cette défensive de zone. Bernard qui vient appuyer avec un tracé à l'intérieur. Bernard le long de la ligne. On ne veut pas rester là très longtemps. On ne veut pas être encapsulé. Bernard, beau jeu de pivot. Vraiment en soutien à Brissette, toujours le long de la ligne. Rapidement enchaîne à Éloire au milieu de terrain. On est à peu près à la hauteur de la marque de brique du côté de Mephisto. Éloire passe et court. Bel enchaînement du représentant de la ville de Verdun. Tout juste à côté du centre-ville de Montréal. Brissette. À Bernard qui vient appuyer ses passeurs. La personne de Daigle, Brissette. Il y a aussi le mieux. Là, on a transitionné entre Bernard et Brissette. On est à peu près au milieu de terrain du côté des Montréalais. On s'accroche sur la zone défensive du côté de Furious. Maintenant, Éloire enchaîne à Lemieux. Voici l'affaire. On rentre dans la zone rouge. On fait une transition défensive 1 pour 1 du côté des Rouges. Brissette tente de tirer avantage. Bernard qui s'ouvre à l'intérieur du côté ouvert. Bernard et Brissette. On s'échange la donne. Brissette qui enchaîne. C'est attrapé. On attend la confirmation. Confirmée par les observateurs. La ligne offensive montréalaise qui tricote et qui trouve par petits instants les failles dans la zone défensive des Vancouverois pour inscrire un 9e point. La ligne offensive montréalaise a jusqu'à maintenant été parfaite. G, 2 words on this offense hold by Montreal. You're allowed to 3, even 4, or maybe just 1. What do you think? What's your impression?
Calm, cool, collected.
Calm, cool, collected.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
those are my 3.
I think that summarized
Oh, they had like
very well.
20, 30 throws in there. Everything was good.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. They didn't hit anything that was tight. It was just open people moving the disc,
Great
getting that
pivot
zone
work.
moving. Furious tried to do something different,
Didn't work.
and it worked, but it didn't work.
it
It
wo-
changed
Yeah,
their
I know.
game, but the adjustments that Mephisto made.
And when you play a zone defense, forcing the other team to do 25, 30 passes,
Yeah.
that's what you want. So even if they scored, doesn't mean you didn't do a
Exactly,
good job.
yes.
You did a good job. You forced them to throw 30 times the disc to score.
Yeah,
So you didn't create a turnover. But
it's
nonetheless,
just tough because you're wanting at this point. Furious needs a D.
but they will have to start with that offense hold, vertical stack. But it's pass right off the pad. Nothing is working for the red jerseys partner, just putting the disc into number 33, Raphaël Lalonde-Landry. Just simply pulls it down. Et Conner avec la passe à l'intérieur. Une passe, un point. Une passe, un bloc, une passe, un point. Et c'est ainsi que Montréal inscrit un 10e point. Furious George 2, Montréal 10.
Woof. That's all I can say right now, Etienne. Woof. This is tough.
We hear some screaming coming from Furious George. Try to fire it up their teammate. They're slowly walking to the goal line to receive Montreal's pull, but it's all been about Montreal so far.
They've been able to anticipate and predict where the next throw is going, taking those lanes and just stopping. So it's been tough.
Montréal qui entre dans la zone des 2 chiffres sur le tableau indicateur, le double digit reaching out the 10-point mark. But most importantly, they are 8 points ahead of Furious.
I'd like to see a nice hold by Furious now. Hopefully they can get their heads back in it a bit, but energy right now for sure was with Mephisto, so let's see what Furious can do on offense here.
Nice pull, landing into Furious end zone, right in the middle. On the open side, McLeod holding it back. Now feeding Wong, still near the sideline. Zapetti. Veteran Toli Vasiliev with the disc going long, and it's a clean hold. Oh, what a relief from Furious George, scoring their 3rd point. That's what they needed. Before aspiring to a break point, you need to confirm your offense, and they did that in a very fashionably way, very clean and neat.
It looked clean. They had a lot of more space to move. Nothing was cloggy. There weren't any crazy poaches by Mephisto this time. So they moved it well, and hopefully, again, step by step. But time is running out, and it's a tough game. You're down by 7.
A little less than half an hour remaining. It might be short, but it's still a lot of time to play Ultimate, considering that if you can score like within a minute or so, you know, things can move very, very quickly. That's the mindset that Furious George is in right now. But Montreal say, hey, we know how to run this business. And we have been proven successful so far. Haven't lost a game throughout this national championship. Montréal en réception de service. En contrôle, Furious là, qui est à la recherche de son rythme. Et on a vu une très, très belle exécution offensive ici, là. Moins d'une dizaine de passes et un point qui s'est conclu en moins de probablement 45 secondes. Et c'est ce dont ils auront besoin s'ils veulent espérer réduire l'écart contre les Montréalais jusqu'à maintenant. Défensive de zone. Édouard avec le disque qui accepte de le prendre de Duplay. Duplay lancé sous coupe, mais c'est intercepté par le numéro 29. Robinson denying this Cooper pass in the red zone. Furious threatening, seeking their first break point of this semifinal game. Petenuzo with the disc, still on the left-hand side. Lavoie now less than 5 yards away from a break point. Montreal holding on. UN going around his mark, and here it is. Finally, Furious scoring their first break point of this game. Still trailing by 6. Mephisto 10, Furious George 4.
That D by Robinson over there, really, it was a sigh of relief almost. You got a turd, you get that sigh of relief. Now you have control of the disc right in the red zone. Great work. And Robinson's been the one that's bringing the energy. He's been the one on that sideline trying to get those guys going, trying to get Furious back into it just by being there and it's great to see. So hopefully we'll get another one. Climb their way out.
Witness the spark that Furious was looking for. Who knows?
It's slowly getting back.
So in the meantime, Montréal qui réassigne sa ligne offensive. Le point précédent, premier point bris inscrit par Furious. Et là, on parlait un peu plus tôt dans le reportage là, que rien ne fonctionnait pour les Rouges. Et là, tout d'un coup, on voit des sourires apparaître dans les visages des Britanno-Colombiens. So we're seeing now some smile and some singing and cheering on the sideline. One thing that's been relatively quiet since the beginning of this game. So Montréal qui vient d'encaisser son premier point bris. Voyons voir comment la ligne offensive réagira à ce premier point bris. Brissette, milieu de terrain, sa propre ligne de pointe, le mieux. Maintenant, zone défensive par Furious. Le mieux commence à se faire tard. C'est Bernard qui vient en soutien. Enchaîne. À le mieux, on gagne quelques verges. C'est Bernard là, qui s'implique à l'intérieur. Oh, le mieux n'attendait pas cette passe, retient son geste. Toujours la défensive de zone par Furious. Rapidement, on gagne des verges du côté des Montréalais. Milieu de terrain, le mieux retient encore une fois son geste pour la passe longue. On transitionne défensive 1 pour 1 du côté des Vancouverois. C'est Brissette, toujours le long de la ligne, défendu par Partner. Quelle belle combinaison. Et loin dans la zone de pointe. C'est attrapé à l'intérieur par Saint-Pierre. Brillante réponse de la ligne offensive montréalaise qui répond au point bris par une très, très belle exécution offensive et un 11e point pour Mephisto. Leading now by 7. Any thoughts on that last O-line execution, Gene? How did you call it? Cool, calm,
cool, collected.
There you go.
Yeah. They're doing what they need to do. They're moving it through the zone. They shot the shot that they needed. Again, it's working, and Furious needs to find a way to stop it. And is the zone the way to do it? It's hard because you're trying to stop their momentum and their continuation. So it's stopping some things, but it's allowing a lot more other holes to open up. And so they got to keep trying to figure out a way to get some turns and hopefully, again, keep this game, get it a little closer.
So, since the second half started, Mephisto O-line was on the field 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Vancouver have been playing a zone defense all of these 3 times, and they were able to create their first turnover for the first break point. So it worked out 1 thing out of 3. You know, it's a very, very small sample, but still, I think Vancouver might have found something. But in the meantime, they have to convert that offense, hold Montreal defense, playing 1-to-1. Time is running out for Underhill, but finding Lebel inside. Great rolling catch by Petenuzzo. Moving upward. Bridgeland Powell now with the disc along the sideline. Underhill acting as the reset. But it's hand block by Hooley! Oh! Great awareness du numéro 00 montréalais. Vient bloquer la passe pour le soutien tenté par Bridgeland Powell. Et là, c'est Dubé. Lacombe-Bourgoine en soutien encore une fois à Dubé, qu'on voit habituellement comme rôle de traceur. Et là, agit comme rôle de passeur. C'est moto de Giard maintenant. Cherche opportunité à l'intérieur. Encore une fois, Dubé qui fait tout le travail là, pour aider les passeurs. C'est Rousseau maintenant qui cherche à contribuer à cette opportunité de point bris. Rousseau à l'intérieur. Giard s'est nettement démarqué. Dubé le long de la ligne. Enchaîne, mais retient plutôt son geste. Giard attaque le tracé. C'est Rousseau en soutien. Le représentant de la Ville de Québec enchaîne maintenant à Salva, un autre représentant de la Ville de Verdun. Le lancer marteau du gaucher! Ah! Oula! Et c'est le double happiness, le cornet de crème glacée à 2 boules pour le numéro 00, Paul Houlet, qui non seulement effectue la défensive, mais inscrit le 12e point, un point bris, qui pourrait potentiellement fermer les livres de cette demi-finale. Montréal qui mène maintenant 12-4. Double happiness.
Double happiness, and you know things are working when you can just catch a disc and throw a hammer right away. Just, you know,
Yeah.
close your eyes.
That's how confident you are.
That is.
Like, Salva was not in the mindset, okay, I can't screw these things up.
He just,
but
he did it.
I'm just going to make it, man.
He wanted that hammer about 5 more throws before. That's what that looked like right there.
Timeout call by Furious George. Teams are allowed 1 timeout per half plus a floater that they can take either in the first half or in the second half. Neither of these teams have taken any their floater timeout in the first half, so they're allowed to 2 timeouts in this second half. So, G, if I may share with you a little French class. Double
Sure.
happiness. How do we translate that in French?
I don't.
Double joie. It doesn't work. So smart guy said, well, what brings me double happiness? Well, it's having an ice cream cone with 2 scoops of ice cream.
Oh.
So we call that a cornet à 2 boules.
Cornet.
The boule being the scoop,
Oh, I
and deux being
see.
2. So cornet
Double.
being the cone.
Double scoop.
Yes, double
I
scoop
see.
of ice cream. That's
Yeah.
what brings double happiness, according to some very smart people in Quebec.
What a great way to call it. I love ice cream.
What's your
It's a
favorite
good one.
flavor?
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
No hesitation.
No hesitation.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Wow.
Sometimes cookie dough, but chocolate mostly. And yours?
Let's say strawberry.
Ooh, fancy.
Fancy strawberry.
I
But
see.
chocolate is very good also.
Yeah, yeah.
I love chocolate.
Put them together.
Yeah. Just.
Let's combine it. Let's combine it.
Well, you're allowed to 2 scoop.
Yeah, yeah. 2
When you do the
scoops.
D,
Double
it's like
happiness.
chocolate and strawberry.
Yeah.
There you go. Armstrong avec le disque pour le lancer d'engagement. Petite chorégraphie montréalaise. On rame, on rame, on rame. Armstrong avec un lancer là, avec un beau bel angle extérieur-intérieur. On jouera une défensive de 1 pour 1 individuel du côté des Montréalais. 74, Louis Ying with the disc along the sideline, holding it back by Boychuk. But another drop, unfortunate drop. This one is by Boychuk. Montreal will take the disc back midfield after Furious George timeout call. Lacombe, Bourgogne qui mettra le disque en jeu défendu par Vassiliev. Lacombe, Bourgogne. C'est Houli, quel match il connaît, le numéro 00, il a inscrit. Il a non seulement effectué la défensive, mais le point lors de la dernier point inscrit par les Montréalais. Lacombe, Bourgogne, encore une fois, milieu de terrain, à la hauteur du point de Brick. C'est Giard maintenant à l'intérieur. La passe est longue! Armstrong! On attend la confirmation, mais il y aurait eu un appel. C'est un appel, c'était avant même que la passe à Giard soit faite. Et là, Giard là, qui félicite Armstrong. Mais c'est Lacombe, Bourgogne et Vassiliev là, qui aurait eu... Est-ce que c'est... Is it a high stall? Is it like a stall down?
I don't
Or
think
pivot?
so. I think it
Or
was the
maybe
pivot.
Travel? Observers is there. So...
I think it was a
still-
travel call.
Yes, travel call. More likely.
Retracted.
So it's retrieved, so it will go back to Giard. Going. So the disc is kept by Giard. Giard. Qui retient son geste. Oh, Montréal, tout juste un peu trop loin de Brissette. Montréal qui doit se défendre. Furious with a redemption opportunity. You with the disc quickly moving on. Now back to Teshpar in the middle. To you. Still 1-to-1 defense by Montreal. Scoobers, but Vassiliev could not handle it. It seems like it was in the basket, but unfortunately, it cannot get a hold on it. So foul call. Well, everybody, no arms done. Disc is back into play. So some discussion around just ensuring that everybody is back at their right place before putting the disc back into play. Montréal, avec une autre opportunité de brise, en ont inscrit jusqu'à maintenant 8. Ils mènent par justement 8 points. Demi-finale, division Open, championnat canadien 2025. On est à Edmonton, en Alberta. JR là, qui glisse pour sauver la mise ici. C'est maintenant Brissette. Brissette qui a attrapé le disque, mais avec Vassiliev qui passait par là, l'aurait accidentellement accroché et lui aurait fait perdre le disque. Est-ce que c'est Vassiliev ou est-ce que c'est Jiang? Incertain, mais ça sera une reprise par Brissette, à peu près à la hauteur du point de brique. On tentera de résoudre rapidement. Il y a déjà 1h10 qu'on joue. Il reste une quinzaine de minutes. Roughly 15 minutes remaining on the clock. Lacombe-Bourgoine, beau tracé à l'intérieur, mais chaudement défendu par Boychuk. Lacombe-Bourgoine. Oh là, il y a eu un appel d'obstruction. Et voilà, c'est un revirement. C'est Giard là, qui ne peut maîtriser cette passe. C'est You qui remet le 10 en jeu. Rapidement, Jiang l'alimente encore Boychuk, milieu de terrain du côté droit. À touche par quelques verges seulement de la zone de points. Encore une fois, défensive 1 pour 1. C'est Vassiliev maintenant avec le 10. Dans l'espace, c'est attrapé. Et c'est confirmé par les observateurs. Furious George qui en inscrit un cinquième après avoir appelé un temps d'arrêt sur fruitful timeout call by Vancouver. It was not maybe the most clean offense hold, but nonetheless, they are hanging in there.
They're hanging in. They're trying to push their way through. The D right now is just taking away a lot of their deep cuts too, so it's tough for them right now. They're just being kind of pushed into spaces that are very tight, they made some good throws. You had a great scuba over and it was a drop that you don't normally see. So we're having a few of those.
So G, let's do some math here.
All right.
There's roughly 13 minutes remaining.
Oh.
You're trailing by 7. That makes an average minute 45 seconds to score 7 breakpoint. That's ambitious.
It is ambitious. And our points haven't been that, well, Mephisto's O has been short points. But Furious is, yes, exactly. And Furious is
not holding it.
On average, their points, like their O points, have been a lot longer. So hopefully Furious can get another turn quickly on this one.
The veteran Hibbert with the pull. Great height, great hang time. Brissette reçoit la mise. Le mieux maintenant en plein cœur. C'est Éloire qui s'est ouvert. La passe est longue. William en chasse. Oh, tout juste hors de portée. Belle pression défensive. Nice defensive pressure. William was there. He was looking to attack the disc in order to catch it before his defender. So when you're on defense, disc is in the air. You'd rather jump earlier than later. And that's what Furious has done, leading to this turnover. So Montreal's O-line having to defend right now. Furious in their own goal line. Nitik man with the disc on the right-hand side. On their own goal line, McLeod defended by Brissette. Resetting one-to-one defense by Montreal again, forcing flick towards the two teams' bench right now. Daigle against Butt. Great matchup once again. Great transition also from Lemieux and Daigle. Nice sliding catch by Duncan Armstrong. Going upward now, McLeod. There was a bid from Bissett on, and it kind of bumped McLeod. Foul call, for sure not contested. And there's a yellow card. Bissett needs to be aware of the bodies around him. You cannot only lay out with somebody in the way. You need to be careful. So I think it was a fully legitimate call by the observers. and knowing Brissett for a few years, he's not that type of player. But
No.
still, you're betting,
And it's not
so
about
intense
yeah,
right now.
exactly. But it's not about what kind of player you are. It's the choice that you make
Absolutely.
at that
You
time.
did that right there,
Yes,
right now.
and that's what
why-
they're trying to tell you. So
Yeah.
it is an uncontested foul.
Good work also by the observers. McLeod. One thing is good is he stays on the field, no injuries on this last bumping Nick Hitman with the disc going around, but nice little flick around the mark. But now Brissett calling a foul, said he was elbowed by McLeod. What a great matchup. Tons of intensity, some physicality also, but overall pretty clean. Going a little backward, but climbing up the field. Wong now feeding butt on the right hand side. Montreal holding on. Nitikman again claiming, I need something in, give me something in. McLeod answers the call. Coming in, going around the mark, floaty disc, and it's caught by Lemieux. Défensive montréalaise, la ligne offensive montréalaise, on appelle un temps d'arrêt. Du côté des Montréalais, le point a été chaudement disputé en défensive. So it was a very good defense by Montreal's O-line. So hey, why don't we take a timeout in order to grab some water, make sure we are ready to provide a clean offense hold for the time remaining. Speaking of which, not much time on the clock. This game started at 10:15 Edmonton time. It's already 11:31. So less than 5 minutes remaining on the clock. Montreal with the disc. Alors, il reste un peu moins de 5 minutes à ce match. Montréal en possession du disque. Un très bel, un bon appel là, tactique là, de temps d'arrêt par l'artilleur Brissett, qui non seulement veut donner l'opportunité à la ligne offensive de reprendre son souffle après s'être chaudement débattu en défensive contre Furious George là, qui mettait toute la sauce. Et là, Montréal, avec moins de 4 minutes, commencera cette action en offensive. Montréal qui mène 12-7 actuellement. On se place avec un stack horizontal. Ce sera Brissett, très belle confrontation avec Ricky McLeod, le numéro 3. Voyons voir ce que les Montréalais peuvent, comment ils peuvent exécuter suite à ce temps d'arrêt. Bernard qui s'ouvre à l'intérieur. Lemieux qui enchaîne le long de la ligne. Lemieux pivote. En haut de la ligne. Oh, ça a été bloqué. Well, what an amazing defense by number 28, just stealing the disc out of Lemieux. I think it's Bernard. Wow, great defensive act by Miles. Wong quickly moving on. Wong. Oh, unfortunately, great defense, but cannot get his hands on this wobbly disc. Brissett going long. Bernard chasing it, and it will land far out of bounds. If you're Montreal squad, you know clock is ticking. Couriers is 7 yards away from a potential 6 point, but Mephisto now leads by 7. So still in the driver's seat. We should hear the horn anytime soon. Wong as a reset. Floaty disc, the tick man, but it's still in the air. But denied by Lemieux. Montréal, à moins de diverge en zone de pointe, Lemieux dans le coin. Le Scoober lancé sous coupe. Saint-Pierre en réception. Un 13e point. La ligne offensive montréalaise s'accroche et ferme les livres contre la légendaire formation de Vancouver et par un pointage qui ne laisse aucun doute. Mephisto mène 13-5 présentement. Donc on voit les joueurs de Furious là, qui marchent pour jouer ce qui potentiellement sera le dernier point. C'est à 11h34. On est à la 1h24 de jeu. Mephisto creating the upset, and in a very fashionably way.
It's making a statement. That's what this is. This is a statement, a huge statement going into the final too.
Whoever they will be playing against, well, they've beaten Furious George. And if they meet General Strike in the final, that will be the two teams that have beaten Furious George here at these nationals facing up. We are making assumptions. We
are.
need to confirm what will be the output of the other
We got to
semifinal.
see. We got to check it out first.
Yeah. Furious. Petenuzzo. But another miscue, unfortunate miscue. Nothing has worked for Furious here today. It's all been about Montreal taking advantage. Tremblay-Jonca à Montfait, les deux vétérans qui s'échangent le disque. On est en fin de match. Montréal qui ne tente que continuer ses belles exécutions. Brissette avec une belle course retient son geste sur la ligne de pointe. Sagement remet en soutien à Tremblay-Jonca. Tremblay-Jonca du côté gauche. Montfait en chasse. C'est attrapé. C'est à l'intérieur. Et c'est confirmé. Montréal en inscrit un 14e. Ce 14e est un point bris. Another break point by the Montreal representative. Wow.
Wow is right, Etienne.
Wow, and I'm gonna add up. Wow.
Did you expect it to be as big of a blowout as it was?
Well, I was expecting a super tight game, and it was very well fought out, but hey, nothing is working for Vancouver as of this game. How many miscued, unforced drop discs?
It's just one of those.
So uncharacteristic.
It's hard because when you have one game like that, you don't want that game in the semifinals. You know, and that's what it
exactly.
It was
That's
unlucky for Furious, but Mephisto is they just stepped up and they're coasting right now. And also whooshing through our stream in their boats.
Eh bien là, Montréal qui rame en signe de allez, on continue, on pousse, on whoosh. Superbe lancé d'engagement qui atterrit profondément dans la zone de Vancouver. Underhill, le capitaine, la légende du Ultimate canadien sur le terrain qui arbore le numéro 89. Alors, il en a vu de toutes les couleurs, ce capitaine, mais celle-là va sûrement faire mal. Là, c'est le numéro 12 coincé le long de la ligne Tran, mais qui s'en sort. Et c'est un autre revirement. Holy qui connaît un match tout à fait exceptionnel. Lui qui arbore le numéro 00. Montréalais d'adoption qui étudie à l'Université McGill. Qui parle un anglophone d'origine, mais qui parle un excellent français chic type. Montréal qui menace. Et voilà, Rousseau qui vient planter le dernier clou de ce match. Le tombeau de Furious est maintenant fermé. Montréal qui crée la surprise, non seulement sur le résultat, mais sur la façon qu'ils ont gagné. Par le pointage de 15-5, 10 points d'écart devant l'équipe légendaire basée à Vancouver, Furious George. Une équipe qui a écrit, réécrit l'histoire du Ultimate canadien et international et qui subit une défaite brutale et sans équivoque face à Mephisto de Montréal. Pendant qu'on voit les deux équipes se serrer la main. Mephisto vient d'acheter son billet pour la grande finale de ce championnat canadien, tandis que Furious aura l'opportunité de se reprendre en bataillant pour la médaille de bronze. So redemption opportunity for Furious. They will fight, and for sure they will fight.
Oh, yeah.
They will have the knife in there between their teeth. Like they will really look forward to be very, very intense and fine-tune their execution, which they obviously lack of in this game. So Furious will play for bronze. Montreal will play for gold in this 2025 Open Division National Championship. So that was the first of our 4th web stream today. So stay tuned. Look out for the Ultimate Canada social media for the schedule. Étienne était avec vous, avec Gigi. Again, you are a rock star. Merci d'avoir été des nôtres. Et on vous dit à très bientôt pour encore plus d'Ultimate canadien. Cheers.
Stage to keep possession. Huge bid, gets the double. Great opportunity for the Germans, and they break it. He throw it the full 80 yards to the field. Are you kidding me? And an incredible catch. You are kidding me. Oh my God! One of the plays of the year.